Hey Bible lovers, I'm Tim Nichols and I'm here to bring you your Nichols Worth, and today we are featuring the Thin Line from Church Bible Publishing. This is an amazing Bible because most of your Church Bible Publishing Bibles that are kind of handheld are your handy size, but this is a full size text. It's about 9.5 by 6.5. Has two nice little satin ribbons, and look at that spine. It gives you all the luxury of your raised hubs that Church Bible Publishing always has, your gold stamping, their gilt work. My goodness, it is always just stellar. Not a single wave, not a single flaw in that gilt work. It does have a tiny bit of a yap. It has some tool work, but it's not real deep, and the tool work's not that exquisite. The perimeter stitching is very well done. Is a synthetic liner, as all Church Bible Publishing Bibles do. Of course, this one's an iron calfskin, and you'll notice they dialed back the edge lining. And the reason for that is because if they'd went with a big fat edge lining, this thing would have never been able to stay open. So let's take a look at the text block real quick. It is a 9-point font. Now, this is a Times New Roman font, so the 9-point font tends to look a little small to my eye, but it is double column. It doesn't have any textual footnotes, and as you can see, it's still struggling to lay flat. I'm going to show you what to do in this situation. You have to train that edge line by pressing it down just a little bit, and it'll eventually learn to lay flat. As you can see, there's plenty of space in that gutter to keep the text out of the gutter. You'll also know there's no subject headings. There's no page, well, the page numbers are at the bottom, and it's got a bit of a wide margin. It's like a 1.3 margin on the side, so you can write your notes. But this is really designed as a verse by verse for preaching. Now let's take a look at the New Testament, because it is a red letter edition. And as always, in the Church Bible Publishing Bibles, the red letters are absolutely beautiful. You'll also notice that they do leave a little space at the end of each book, if that space is available, so you can take some notes. This is a 33 GSM paper. The ghosting is mild, but it's there. You can see it when you lay it down on the other page. It gets more kind of intense. Some people will lay like a white or a black piece of paper behind it in order to mask that. And in the back, check this out. There are no maps. Okay, so this thing is designed for one thing, and that is to be effective in the pulpit. They do have some extra notes in the back. No concordance, no bells, no whistles. In the beginning, it does have your translator, your letter to the translators, and your dedicatory to King James. It has your title page. And that's really it. So this thing is cool. I love it. This is a true thin line. If this had a 10-point font, just a little bit bigger of a font, then you could put this thing in the category of an output. Again, Times New Roman has a tendency to run a little small, so it reads to me more like probably 8.5, but it is a true 9-point font. But it's just beautiful. I love it. Church Bible Publishing always does a great job. This thing is well under $100, so. And you just can't go wrong with these guys, especially if you love the King James. So anyhow, there you have it. Keep calm. Jesus on. This is your Nichols Worth.